everyone. I decided to just maybe answer your questions quickly in person so that you maybe just get a better impression of who's sitting in front of the phone. My name is Jona, I'm 27 years old. I'm from West Germany, from a city pretty close to Dortmund, which is also why I'm a huge Borussia Dortmund fan. My dad always took me to the games since I was little, so yeah, it always has important role in my life, and I always watch the games, I go to the games. I'm pretty fanatic about this club, and yeah, other than that, I have finished my business studies this year, and I do work in the marketing area. I like to meet up, just go for a beer, that's always fun. Just traveling is also nice whenever I have time, and yeah, I also played football in clubs since the age of 3, so football has always played an important role in my life. Yeah, I mostly listen to hip-hop and rap, that's what I like the most, but I also listen to electronic music, and sometimes if I just want to relax, I would listen to something like Mark Knopfler, like something instrumental and something that's chill and calms me down. Yeah, favorite food, I definitely like a good pizza, so Italian food is definitely one of my passions. Pasta is nice. I really do like Asian food a lot, and yeah, other than that I try to eat healthy, but yeah, we Germans also appreciate a really good doner kebab. Yeah, I do look up to people who have a good working attitude. I don't know if there's like a specific famous person that I would say, okay, I look up to. I would just say people who sometimes even have 2 or 3 jobs just to provide for their family. That's something that deserves a lot of credit. Yeah, in terms of athletes, I always looked up to Michael Jordan, I must say, because I really liked his mentality on the field, and he was also a great sportsman, just a athlete who was really dedicated, and yeah, I always thought that he did a great job. I started playing on 31st of December 2016. I know the exact date because that was New Year's, and I was in Amsterdam with a couple of friends, and we were just waiting at a friend's house. So one of my friends, we both used to play Hill Climb Racing 1, and yeah, I just saw the second game then on his phone, and I downloaded it, and yeah, it was really fun, and this is how I started playing. So that's, yeah, over 3 years ago now, 3.5 years, and yeah, so I'm basically there since day one. There were like a couple, or like a long time where I haven't been so dedicated, but whenever team events have been released, I got a lot more into it again, and yeah, ever since I'm playing. Which also explains why I chose my name. It has really like no serious meaning. I take it with as much sarcasm as possible. It was just to make my friend laugh when we friended in game, and that's basically all. So don't take it seriously, and you can always call me Jona.
And I also got my records with this name, so this is the reason why I thought it would feel wrong to change the name, so I kept this, but yeah, like I said, there's no serious meaning.
Yeah, that's pretty easy. I was just playing the game casually, and at some point I felt like playing with a rally car was getting kind of boring, so I was just trying a lot with the motocross, because I thought, okay, if you use thrusters, you could jump over obstacles easily. Is it possible to finish a map without fuel, just with landing boost? And yeah, it got really fun. I was trying to find always new ways to finish a map, and I thought it was extremely fun to play with thrusters, also in cups, and yeah, that's always why I play with it so much. Because I thought the motocross was yeah, just underrated, and people were not using it a lot, and I thought people may find it interesting to see how much potential it has if you use it right. So yeah, I just thought that this would be a nice opportunity to make this vehicle a bit more famous. It is a lot of work sometimes, I must say, but I don't regret it. It's fun so far, and yeah, it's just a hobby, but I wouldn't say I regret it. It can be a bit overwhelming sometimes, I must say. It's a lot of work and needs some dedication. Well, I can't even like really say anything specific. I really must say, try to make sure that you use good thumbnails that people would find interesting. Try to pick good music, make actually an effort with your editing that the video is just overall interesting, that people may enjoy watching it. That's just what I always take care of. And just believe in yourself. It's always not so easy when you start little. I know myself, it took me a while until I gained some subscribers. So yeah, all I can say is just like never give up. Yeah, of course, the motocross was always my favorite vehicle. I must say that lately I have gotten a lot more into other vehicles. I like the Jeep and the Superbike a lot, of course, but I also started using the tank and the monster truck a lot. I do like all of the 1 kilometer maps a lot because I think it requires a lot of focus until the end. It's not so easy to put a good time on the map. You really have to focus the whole time, and you basically need a perfect run yeah, to get a good time. So that's why I like all the 1 kilometer maps the most. I must say I really think the snowmobile is kind of useless. I'm sure most of you agree. But other than that, the supercar is definitely the vehicle I would say I'm the worst at, because I still feel like I don't have so much control over the car. I never really got into the gameplay so much. I don't know if it's, yeah, if I get into it more in the future, but for now I must say I haven't really put so much time into this vehicle, and yeah, I'm not so good with the gameplay because I feel like, yeah, it's hard to control for me. I think you always need to distinguish, of course, between team events and time attack players. If I would have to talk about team events, I would definitely say that there are a lot of people that I know of that are really, really good, and that they're all basically on the same level. But if I would pick and choose for the best one, I would definitely say that Vereshak and Liu are the best. They are extremely skilled, and to my mind they are on a different level, maybe even by far, because yeah, just the way they play, and they play with so much skill that I think they are the best for sure. But I will also mention Kenan Tusteves, to be honest. I think he's also maybe third player. Always impressive how he also always delivered really, really good scores with also low level, mid level parts. So I would definitely mention him. Also, in terms of his YouTube account, I think that his account is really underrated compared to the skill that he has. In terms of time attack, I think there are like 10 to 15 players that I would pick and choose. But for now I won't like do it, I think, because I'm not really sure how to organize my top 5. So maybe it's a bit more interesting if I just make a video of it when I know how to like put my top 5 together. Very funny, but the answer is no. I used to play FIFA a lot for many years, but at some point I quit the game because I think the gameplay was stagnating and I really didn't like where the game was going. So yeah, I quit it, and now I'm only playing Deflorator too. I think on average I play 2 to 3 hours a day. It can be more, it can also be less, just depending on how much time I have. But I think that the average would definitely be 2 to 3 hours. Yeah, I really never thought about joining a clan, to be honest. Just because I think if I would join a clan, I would be I would be very dedicated and ambitious. And I don't know if I have the time and the energy to play the dailies every day. So for now I have to decline, but I appreciate the offer. Yeah, that was it. I thought maybe that was a good way to just let you know who I am. Yeah, thank you for the support, I can only say, and bis bald.